What's up, guys? This is my first video on YouTube. I wanted to be a bag review and a tool review, basically what I use on a daily basis. I'm a maintenance technician down in Orlando, Florida, and I just wanted to show you guys, the bag that I use on a daily basis and all the tools I use. So the tool bag itself is a Dead On Tools electrician's pouch that is perfect for what I need it to be. It's pretty big. It holds all my stuff that I use every day on it. I have a couple other things that I'll show you in this bag, that those are like my specialty tools, but this one was great. I switched to this bag. I had a Husky's electrician's tote, which was awesome, but it was just too big, and it was just hard to pull up the stairs and bring into the apartments. This one, I only had 2 complaints on it. It didn't have a handle, so I added a handle. This is just a homemade handle, and I know it looks funny, but it works. And it would just tip over. But now it's not tipping because I put some toilet bolt caps on there. I just put a screw. I don't know if you guys can see that. Put a screw through there on both sides, and I just put some electrical tape around it, and it works fine. So the bag for me, I'd give it like an 8 out of 10. If it just didn't have those 2 issues, it'd be a perfect bag. So let me go ahead and go through my tools. As you can see, most of the stuff I have is red. I love Milwaukee. I'll do the drill. So I got me the impact driver, the 12 volt. This thing is awesome. Battery life's great. You see, it lets you know how much battery it has. It got full battery right now. It's got the LED light. This thing is awesome. I do have the big 18 volt, but for my everyday, I just use this. Okay, so in the front here, I got my gloves that I use all the time. These are just some mechanic gloves. These are awesome. I got this socket here with a reducer that I use with this here ratchet. This is just a cheapo ratchet, but what I use this for is to take out the stems on showers, for the shower handles. This is the size that we use here at the apartment complex I work at now, and yeah, that's why I keep that. I have my multimeter. It's a Klein. It came in a set with a tester and a outlet tester, so this is really good. I have my service wrench. I got my level. Well, not my level. My measuring tape. It's a Level Lock Stanley 16. This is good for what I need it. I mean, I really got it just because when you open it up, it'll stay open, and then to close it, you just push down. And that's really why I got it. I really like that about that. I got my pair of dikes here. I use these to cut small screws or just anything that I need to get cut. I'll use this. Got a pair of Milwaukee Torque Lock vice grips. These things are awesome. They're super strong. I got a little pen light. It's pretty bright. I mean, you really can't tell right now because I have the flash on, but it's really bright. Got my channel locks. Got my big channel locks. And then I got my small ones. That came in a set as well. I got my tin snips. These are also Milwaukee tin snips. These things are super awesome. They cut through sheet metal. Just basically they cut whatever you want them to cut very good. So these are really good. In that same little pouch, I hold this right here. This is a tool for the garbage disposals to unlock them when they're all locked up. This is what every maintenance man should have, one of these. I got my linesman pliers with my crimp. These things are awesome. They're real heavy duty. They feel great in the hand. These handles that Milwaukee made are just I mean, they're so good. And yeah, I have no complaints. One of my favorite things that I got from Milwaukee was this. This is a multi-tool needle nose pliers that works as a wire stripper and like you can cut bolts with it or screws, and you can also ream if you need a ream. This thing is really good, you know, high quality, and they feel great in the hand. This is my small crescent wrench, 6-inch. You guys know what the crescent wrench is for. I got my bigger 8-inch. I've had other brands. I've had a Stanley crescent wrench, but I just always go back to this one. I just love how these are made. They just feel great in the hand. These handles, this grip is great, and I don't know, man. I haven't found one that will replace it yet. I got my pair of, I don't know if that's, you pronounce that Weiss or Wiss scissors. These I use to cut the slats for the blinds, or just, you know, anything, rope, whatever I need to cut. This is a handsaw that you can use the blades off of Sawzall. As you can see, this thing is awesome. If you press this button and then pull it out, I can't do it with only one hand, but this is great for cutting the bolts off tanks in the toilet tanks. This is great for that, and this is why I keep it in here, because I do a lot of that. Over here I have my 11-in-1. This thing is awesome. You can strip wires with it here. You can bend wires in that little hole there. And I think it has 1/4 inch, 5/16, and 3/8. So, you know, if I don't have my clients on me, or if I just want to use this real quick, I'll just use that, and this thing is very, very useful. I think every maintenance man should also have an 11-in-1 or 6-in-1, however it is. These are my screwdrivers. I got number 2 Phillips and flat, and this is, I think these are number 3s, Phillips and flat. These are the long ones. You need these. These are really good because they have a strong magnet tip, so that's why I keep those. I have my fastback. This thing is awesome. This one can hold an extra blade here. You just switch the blade out. If you press here, you can cut rope or twine or whatever right there, and it just closes like that. And you see, you can also cut twine or whatever right there as well. And I just clipped that right here, and it sits there fine. I also have a backup. I always keep a backup knife. This is my Husky. I have my 2 Teflons and 1 electrical tape. I use Teflon tape more than I do electrical. That's why I have 2 of those. I have my tester here, my non-contact tester. This is also an infrared thermometer. I don't know if you can see that light. Yeah. So this thing is awesome. This is something new that Klein just came out with. It's dust proof and water resistant, so really good. What happened here? So I have as well, let me get that out of there. I have this little multiple bit small screwdriver made from Husky that holds all the extra bits in the back. This is when I'm, you know, changing out thermostats or something like that. I'll use this, something with small screws. I use that. I also have an ink saw. I use this for, you know, when I'm gonna put up a light fixture or something, I need to put my little markers where I'm gonna make my holes. I use this, and this thing is awesome. These ink saws, they're only like 99 cents at Home Depot, so they're definitely worth it. Another tool that I got here is my HD Supply multi-bit, you know, flat and Phillips. This is good for also replacing thermostats, and it has a Schrader valve remover. It also has a little level in the middle, which I never use though. So yeah. I have my nut drivers here, my most common ones. I do have some more, but 1/4 inch, 5/16, and 3/8. These are the ones I use the most, so that's what I keep on me. Then I have my ratcheting. This, I keep this, I think it's a number 1 flat. I keep that on there. I use this to change out receptacles. You know, the plates for the receptacles and all that, because you can just sit there and twist it and it'll come right off instead of having to do this with your hand until it gets off. You know, it's kind of annoying, so you can just do this and get it out pretty fast. Next, I carry this little pouch on the side here with this, and this pouch, what it has inside is, it has my headlamp. I have a stubby, multi-stubby, made by Klein. I have an extension for my ratchet if I need it. And then I also have a Klein, this is to check outlets, and this will tell you exactly what's going on with it depending on what lights turn on, which this thing is super useful as well. So yeah, that's what I keep in here, and I'll clean that up later. Alright, let me show you what's in my bag here. This is my bag I keep on the golf cart. If I need it, I'll bring it with me if I think I'm going to need it, but usually just stays on the golf cart. And this has my scraper, which probably should be in my bag. This tool here, this is to take out the tub drains, bathtubs. You have your 2 sides, so this is very useful. These are my pipe cutters for PVC. I have this. This carries a whole bunch of extra stuff if I need it. Carry extra bits in here, wire nuts, fuse, sandpaper cloth. I got some valves in there, my long screws, short screws, and I got my anchors. So yeah, that's basically what I would need. What else? I have some Allens, I have some Torx, and then I have some just regular, I think these are SAE, if I'm not mistaken, I don't know. So I carry these 2 with me, just in case. Here goes my level. It's Empire level. So yeah, this thing's really good. It has a magnet on it right here. I have my long pair of needle nose pliers. This right here, these are made by Crescent. Let's see if I can find the logo on there. Oh, there it is. These are made by Crescent. These are really good. I believe they're like 15, 16 bucks at Home Depot, if I'm not mistaken. And these I use to take stuff out of garbage disposals, so I don't have to be, you know, trying to dig my hand in there or something. I'll just use that. I got my copper pipe cutters. So these are great. These are rigid. Every maintenance man should have some of those. This tool here is, at this point, I think it's essential for every maintenance man to have. This is to replace faucets, drains for the sink, and this thing is awesome. I recommend everybody get one. It's rigid. I think this is one of the first models they had. They have a newer, shorter model I've seen. They're only 20 bucks, and I'm telling you, they'll save your life. So those things are awesome. Here I have extra bits for the drill. I have my 1/4 inch, 5/16, 3/8, and I think this is 7/16 if I'm not mistaken, but yeah, I have all that. Then I have my drill bits. This is Milwaukee as well. These things are great. These are impact rated, so you can put these on the impact, so I don't have to carry around my regular drill. These are awesome. And the last thing I carry is this here. This is to take hair out of the drains for sinks or tubs, and an extra marker. So yeah, guys, that's basically my bag that I use on a daily basis. Dead on Tools bag, electrician's bag, and I just have my Milwaukee little, I think it's like an 8-inch tote, 10-inch little bag that I carry all my extra stuff in. And expect some more videos soon. Thanks for watching.